So go on and indulge yourself. That's right. Kick off your shoes, put your feet up, lean back and just enjoy the melodies. After all, music soothes even the savage beast.
Hey everyone, right, it's the start of day 2 of my 3 days off, and yeah, it didn't go so well last night if I'm honest, and this morning it's fucking horrible. It's wet, it's cold, it's miserable. Fuck's sake. Right, so last night I tried to do a little bit more on the rear chain guard bolt. I thought it's got to come out. I have a little bit better access at the moment. It's just rounded. Nothing is taking this fucker out, and because of the gap, you can't get pliers or mole grips in. You can't get a drill in because all of this is in the way, and I am refusing to remove all of that just to get that fucker out. So my options are leave the fucker in there, and it means the hugger isn't coming out. Cut the hugger away from around it, and just leave a bit of it in there to act as, you know, spacer, so that remains reasonably tight. And then run with that hugger, or I don't know, cut into that bolt. Maybe I don't have a Dremel, but if I could get something in there and cut a groove into it, remove the bolt, maybe that might be an option. I don't know. Fucking pissed off with that. Started a little bit of paintage, so done a little bit more. See down there, and the cap as well is starting to take the shape. Then I tried. I thought I'll leave the rear bolt. It's not coming out. It's getting frustrating. I thought I will whip off the calipers to make a bit of space, because when I do the forks, I'm just going to do them in situ. Just going to mask behind them, give them a rub down and give them a coat of paint. So pop the caliper bolts off, just move them back on both sides, easy peasy. Get a bit more lighting on the subject. That's fine, done that. And thought, well, I better take off the rear guard. So it's just 2 Allen bolts that go into these rubberized nuts, like right there, like so. But as you can see, they're falling apart, so I have those pretty much fall apart on me. So I've got 3 of them out, and still got that bottom one to get out, so that's nearly off, and then I'll have to find a way to remount the bolt safely. Yeah, so the weather's shocking, but on a plus note, people, my mood's terrible, the weather's shit, but there is some progress, and that's a good thing. Once the rain eases up, which I'm told it's going to, I might get on to doing the screen and some more paintage, move the bike outside, try and make some progress elsewhere, then come back to the shitty annoying bits, because there are parts in the post. Today I am expecting 2 deliveries, one for a battery and one for a regulator rectifier. Yes, I fucking went and bought them. So if I can get those parts in today, it's however long it's going to take me to get the rest back together, and I don't want to rush it and just throw it back together because it's running. I hope it's running. Fuck, it better work. But if it's running, I just want to get the stuff done and get it back together. So really, it could all be back together tomorrow, and if it's dry tomorrow, it could be out in the open road. But I'm not setting that as a deadline. I'm going to try and get the parts fitted and do some more. Let's see how we get on. Wish me luck, folks. Right, time to finger my ring. I mean, remove my ring. So, petrol tanks around. This one, as you can see, was rather badly repainted. Painting was good actually, the lacquer was shit. So we're going to redo it. So we're going to go over how to remove it and what to expect if you haven't done it. Obviously petrol vapours are nasty, petrol is nasty, and you want to make sure nothing gets into your tank. So if you haven't emptied the tank, maybe covering it around, whatever you want to do, don't give a shit, it's your bike. You will need the key, because you got to open this to remove it. But the first thing you're going to find is you've got 6 bolts going around. Now 3 of these bolts are for show, and 3 of the bolts are for securing it. So we'll give them a polish up the sole. Obviously I've already removed these. Use your key to unlock the cap and open, and in here you will find the securing Allen bolt, which had already been slackened off. Don't drop it into the tank, okay? Because it's very easy to do from here. When you come to do it, you'll find that this has got a seal. This one's just been taken out and put back in to show you, so the seal's already broken. But it should lift out with this unit at the bottom still attached, and you'll find a rubber seal in here. So we'll get rid of the rubber seal first, and I will show you what we've got here. So let me just remove the key. Okay, so this is how it comes out. Rubber seal on the bottom. Crack that seal there. Pull that off. Gives you a plastic housing that keeps it in place. And although it's a little bit dirty, bunged up, essentially this is what you have. And there's just one last rubber seal on the ring there. It's not obvious straight away, so check that that has been removed. Again, don't get anything in your tank. So that leaves us with the ring. Now I'm not going to detach it from the actual cap. I'm just going to mask this up after it's all been cleaned and give this a sand. And yeah, a few coats of petrol resistant lacquer and it should be good to go. So obviously you can see this tank is dry, but just to be safe, because there will be a little bit of vapour and residue in there, I'm just going to bang that up as much as anything to stop anything getting dropped into the tank.